Hey everybody, Cindy Haebler here to do our weekly Q's Day on Tuesday. Just touching base with you guys. Want to be around for any questions that you have. I'm going to get my laptop or my iPad fired up for you here so I can read your questions. We are going to make this about a half an hour today. And my gold medal flower that's been recalled, yay. So I have a whiny dog down here in his crate, so bear with the whiny dog. We're not going to do a Mushu sighting probably today, Brandy, because my cleaning lady is here and he's being a little misbehaved. So I am here to answer any questions that you have. Let me pull up the, whiny dog. Sorry about that. Let me pull this up for you guys and we will get rolling. So fire away with your questions. Let me know anything that you need to make your business go boom, to make things more fun. Feel free to ask me anything. I'm wide open for all kinds of questions. So let's see what everybody's got for me. Going in right now. Sparks. All right. All right, any questions you guys have, go ahead and fire away. I've got a few little goodies up my sleeves. I really do. I have a whiny dog. I might have to walk away and go put him somewhere else since he's not behaving himself very well today. So he's just constantly harassing my cleaning lady. So I've got a few fun things up my sleeves. I'm sure you guys, a lot of you anyway, have seen that I just posted the top 10 for the team for the entire year, as well as top 10 in sales for all 4 levels for the month of May. So those are up there. I normally don't put the exact numbers because I feel like those are private. My years in human resources, it's a lot for me to post numbers, and some people are working towards specific contests, so I don't want to create any uncomfortable competition when it comes to that kind of stuff. But I do like to put up where everybody is as far as rankings with each other so that they can see where they're sitting compared to other people. So yes, whiny dog. I might have to run him upstairs. In fact, I'm going to do that really quick. So don't go anywhere. Stay right there. I could stop it, but I'm not going to. Type up your questions. In fact, I will type really quick here, running the dog upstairs. And then I will be right back for you guys. There, posted. So please, please, please ask me your questions and I'll be right back. Here, Mushu sighting, really quick for you, Brandy. There he is. There's Mushu. I'll be right back. I'm coming, folks.
Should I make it?
No. Yeah, if you can, that would be great, actually. I'll only be a little bit. All right, girls, I am back with all kinds crazy going on in my house right now. So if you have any questions, who do we have up there? Shelly Carroll. Hey, Shelly Carroll, I miss your face. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm going to sit around for just a little bit waiting for questions, and then I'm going to go get on to other projects for my day, like paying bills, if everybody is good to go and you don't have any questions for me. I see we have several people in here. So fire away, ask me anything, and let me tell you some other little project that I'm working on. Right now I am working on putting a really fun concept together. I'm not going to give you all the details. I'm still ironing it out. But putting together something where I really get into the additional ways to make money in this business. So I'm all about the parties. The parties are the main part. If you're not doing parties, you're not making the majority of the money that you really need to be making. However, there's all these additional little things, subscription boxes and outside orders and maximizing your website, online live parties, all kinds of stuff that I am going to be putting together weekly. I think they're going to be weekly little blurbs that you guys can use, and I'll get into each one really specifically as to how to make it happen. I'll have some special guests to talk about all these extra ways to make money in your business, because the majority of women that are doing these giant months aren't just doing a party. They're doing their parties, and that's the majority of their pie of the month. So if I look at their month as a pie graph, the majority is going to be parties, but there's also these extra pieces in there that are additional money-making ideas, and I really want to get into that. Elise Weeder from Pennsylvania, who is amazing. She's on our President's Club. She's on the President's Club trip right now. Elise came to me and was like, I need some additional ideas. I want to come up with a list. I'm going to share some stuff with my girls. And the more we got to talking, the more I got inspired and decided I'm going to put together an actual weekly, it's going to be live, or I'm just going to record it ahead of time and post it. I just want to see what works, that you all will get additional ideas to put money in your pocket, because I feel like it's so important for us to really fill our checkbooks, to come up with new creative ideas. Parties alone are not going to get you to South Africa. Parties alone are not going to get your kids their college tuition in the bank right now. That's not going to do the trick. There's more ways to do it than just parties. But the parties are the most important piece, but you need all these extra little pieces. And I have a fun name for this new, gosh, I don't know what I want to call it, series, if you will. So get ready for icing on the cake. It'll be Cin's icing on the cake. So keep your eyes open for that. I'm super excited about it. Pulling all sorts of things. I'm talking to 4 of the people who have had those ginormous months to get some information from them that will really be able to bring this whole concept to life, that it's not just parties, although again, parties are the most single important piece. If you're not doing parties, you are not getting the majority of the money coming in that you need to. All right, girls, any questions for me? Let's get questions out there. Anything there is that it's burning a hole, even if it's something super easy, like what do I use to process my credit cards, or what's going on with World Conference, or anything like that. I'd be happy to answer any questions for you as you have them rolling in. So just fire away. My lovely cleaning lady Monica's rolling through. You're fine, Mon. We're freeform here. We're easy. So she's rolling through. Mushu's upstairs misbehaving. And LaWanda Johnson is in here. Hey, babes. What's going on? So I need lots and lots of questions coming in, or I am going to wrap this up in a couple of minutes. What else can I talk to you guys about? What else is going on? Gosh, I don't have a whole lot. I have crazy stuff going on in my family, all kinds of goodies going on. We just finished up Sophia's birthday party. We did, I don't think you can see because it's so bright, but right here, this is my kitchen, clearly. And right in here is my 3-season room that we did Sophia's Alice in Wonderland party. And I've got lights hanging and giant butterflies hanging, and I don't think you can see them. If I take my phone down, I'll get all kinds of crazy. But it was really cool, super successful. She loved it. We had 6 little girls stay overnight, which was amazing chaos, but it was super fun. Something I've always been excited about doing for my daughter, and finally was able to do it. So we had a lot of fun with that. Ooh, maybe we might have some questions. Let's see. No, people are commenting. Oh, LaWanda, you love my video. Yay! But no questions. LaWanda, is there anything you want to share with the class? Go ahead and post that up there. Let's talk about some stuff going on. What are your top sellers right now? And what are you super excited about for the second half of the year? I know I'm really, really excited to just keep my business rolling. I want to start doing a lot more recruiting. My recruiting's been kind of sucky, and I had an amazing coaching call with Christy Mayers in Australia today. We were chatting we were actually Skyping and going over a bunch of fresh ideas to get our businesses really rolling. Again, and my business is going. She's in a little stagnant point right now, but the two of us are working together for some fun, fresh ideas. And the one thing I said to her is, if you feel like you're in a slump, which she feels like she is right now, Stop over focusing on all these bits and pieces and get back to to the basics. The basics are parties. Get back to doing those parties, hosting those parties, loving your party again. Just go, because, and I use the analogy very similar to, you remember when you were single, or maybe you are now, and you hit this dead spell and there's just no dating going on and you're incredibly frustrated, and then you meet somebody and you start going on a couple of dates, and suddenly everybody comes through the woodwork and they're all like, you want to go out, you want to do this, ex-boyfriends, like everybody's rolling out through the woodwork, ex-girlfriends, and it's so frustrating. You're thinking, oh my gosh, when it rains it pours. Where were all of you before? And I think a lot of it has to do with if you are exuding happiness and you are just really excited about that person, that initial person that you're dating, other people see that happiness and they want to be around it. The same thing happens with parties. Granted, you want to do your booking games, you want to talk about recruiting at your parties, but if you make it so methodical and you make it so by the book, it doesn't look fun anymore. Nobody wants to book with a girl that looks like she's just going through the motions. So if you get back to what you originally loved about this business, which for me was doing parties, when I get back to really, really getting into doing the parties again, ultimately when my calendar's full is when all the bookings start rolling in. It's because you've made it easy looking, you've made it repeatable, you've made it look fun, and you haven't made it look like it's just going through the motions. So I highly recommend that. If any of you guys are currently feeling that little bit of a slump, it's not the summer, it's you, and it's what you put out there. Some of my biggest months historically have been January, which for a lot of people is terrible, and have been August. Again, for a lot of people it's terrible because they've been told it's going to be terrible. It's not. I'm telling you, it's just absolutely so easy to book those months and to work those months if you make it so. Just go ahead and do it. Remember why you loved doing those parties. Okay, I have, Casey Just Saying said she's very proud to be part of this team, which is super exciting, and I agree. We really are an amazing group. Okay, LaWanda Johnson has some stuff to share. Super excited to break my recruiting goal this year of 40 new daughters. She's at 16 today, which is incredible. I'm excited to hit my team's first $1 million year, and they're at $415,000 today, so it looks like she's very much on track with that. She has 3 parties every week this summer, theme parties. Communication is the key, and what I'm assuming she means by that, you can comment on here if you want, LaWanda. When you say communication is key, and I agree with you, if what you're talking about is staying in touch with your hostesses. Really, really chatting with your hostesses, as well as being communicative with all of your clients, making it more of a routine where you're talking to them all the time. You're putting up fun little blurbs and memes and stuff like that in your client groups, so that they can see you're active, you're there, and you're not just bugging them for parties or just hitting them up when you need something. So if they see you're constantly engaged with them, it's really good. It just keeps that summer rolling. Summer should be really easy, quick happy hour parties ultimately. Women just really, really, they want to do that quick party. Weekend parties, I think, are not the way to go in the summer. I think weeknight parties are. People want to use their products on the weekends. They want to go to the lake or go to the beach. So it's nice to get them all of their goodies, especially if you're carrying product to your parties, which you should be, to really get those summer months blasting off. I prefer Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday parties in the summer, so that, again, that they can use their stuff on Fridays and Saturdays, and frankly, I can enjoy my family on Fridays and Saturdays. I watched Kelly Ellis Neal recruit 20 in 30 days video, and it fired me up. You know what, LaWanda? I need to do that too. I have not watched that video. Gosh, I'm not sure how long it's been, since maybe when Kelly first did it. And I think it's time for me to sit and do that as well. I need to go back to basics and be a learner instead of constantly just feeling like I'm leading and teaching. I need to learn some good stuff too. All right, I see LaWanda commented again, and it's not, here we go. Exactly, she books Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. Fridays are not as awesome for me in the summer because there's so many lakes here in Michigan. They're out Thursday evening or Friday afternoon. They're heading off to the lake. So for me, that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday is golden, and then working around baseball schedules and stuff like that. But it's totally doable. You tell everybody 5:30, you start and then you just get there. You get their kitchen set up with little stations. Take an assistant with you always for this kind of party. It makes it so much easier. Little stations of the Kiss Lounge, if you've seen that video before, and some of the men's products, and then some of the massage stuff. Get that laid out in different places around your kitchen. Work the crowd. They all have their order forms, their wish list, their catalogs, whatever it is that you do. And then you get everybody together with their cocktails for a very quick recap of what they saw sitting in the stations, to jot those down, and more importantly, to then pass the toys. Let them see all the toys, and then you head off to your order room. You can be in her house at 5:30 and out of her house by 8:30 if you do it right. And then you can still have time for date night. They still get home to put the kids to bed in the summer. Makes it super easy. And if they are remotely leaving late that evening for the beach, they can come to the friend's house, have a cocktail, have a snack, check out the products, buy what they need, and head out. And it almost has even an open housey feel. So if there's a girl that comes in, she has a cocktail, you haven't gotten to the toys yet, but she's got a roll, you can go off to the order room, or if your assistant is a consultant, she can take them off to the order room, get them set, get them their products, get them out of there. So, and you can certainly set up those toys in the kitchen as well so that they can see, do the men's line products, put the whipped, put the, oh my gosh, what is it called? Joyride, do all of those together, like for a men's area, and they can just go, look at all the different products, jot down what it is they want, and head off to the order room. I see somebody else commented, I think it's Lawanda. There she is. Yes, love your Kiss Lounge video. I use it and teach it to my team. I love it as well. So if you think more along the lines of the Kiss Lounge is just one sample of all the other little stations you're gonna put in the hostess's kitchen or wherever you're doing the party. I think the kitchen is where most people tend to congregate for a happy hour quickie party. It's a great way to do it, right in their kitchen. Again, they're having cocktails, they're chit-chatting, they're talking about how excited they are for the summer, and then they're seeing all these fun different products and getting to try them. Put your assistant in the area where they're going to do all the tasting and the smelling so that she's managing that for you. Managing them, putting on Serenity as hand cream and all those sorts of different things. All right, let's take a peek here. Who else do we have? Questions rolling in. Let's see. Shelly Carroll, yes, these videos are on YouTube. You're going to go onto youtube.com, type in Cindy Haebler, and it'll pop up my YouTube page. And then you can watch the Kiss Lounge, the Money Making Box of Goodies. There's a couple of different videos. And then I put these Q&As in there effective last time or the time before, now that I figured out how to do that. So yes, these videos are definitely on YouTube. I love this so much too, Brandy. I appreciate your comments. Hang on one second. Oh, geez. Okay, gotcha. So it sounds to me like we are all caught up. So let me know any other questions that you have. But I highly advise doing those happy hour parties. Let me get back to that while I'm waiting for the next question. What's cool about those happy hour parties is that not only is it quick, but it really, really allows for that weeknight party, because everybody has an excuse for why they can't do it. They have a baseball game. Well, if the baseball game runs from 6 to 7:30, because some of those, like in our case, we're machine pitch. So the game starts at 6, we're done by 7:30. If a girl could possibly even do an 8 o'clock party at a friend's house who doesn't have the kiddos there, they can work around it to be in and out in a couple of hours with everybody getting their stuff. To me, it's just a brilliant idea. And I've taken pieces from different people, Pillow, and I've taken pieces from Kelly Ellis Neal, and different people who've done those shorty parties and taken all the fun things that I liked about all of them and put it into what works for me. My Kiss Lounge, which is really Nikki, she's awesome, lives down in the Carolinas. She's the one who came up with the Kiss Lounge idea, and then I embellished on it. So I love to give credit where credit is due, and then I love to take it and Cindyfy it for what works for me and works for my clients. All right, we have Jenna Ryerson. Hi, Jenna. Everybody needs to give Jenna a big high five from afar. She is in Louisville right now for the President's Club meeting and enjoying every minute. I see they're getting free stuff. They're getting all kinds of cool information, a lot of which we got at the board trip a couple of weeks ago. So I know they're hearing all the cool stuff going on. And it's really cool, isn't it, Jen? And then they're getting additional information. They're having fun projects. They're having great networking, going out to dinner, taking Louisville by storm. So very cool. Hold that thought. I'll be back, folks. See, that's the thing about doing these live, is that we do it real time. I can stop and grab a drink really quick, water. Get water up my nose, which is super hot, and then get back to business. So yeah, I agree, Luanda, especially with Father's Day. I love, 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 love the idea of doing the men's station. I will actually, so talk about icing on the cake, additional ideas. For those of you that have rolled in, I'm going to start a new series coming up shortly of videos, whether they're live or whether they're pre-recorded, called Icing on the Cake. And it's additional ways to make money along with your parties. Your parties are a must-do, but everything else, whether it's flash sales or anything else, I'm going to walk through. I'll have special guests to help me really push these different ways, because we see people having these $40,000, $50,000, $30,000 months. How is it that they're doing it? Is it all parties? Is it flash sales? Is it outside orders? Is it web orders? What is it? And I'm getting to the bottom of all of that for you in the next couple of weeks. I have already contacted some of our top leaders in the company who have had these giant months, and they're helping me break down how to do that. And then I'm going to share it all with you, of course, giving them full credit, but giving you additional ideas. So I'm all about the icing on the cake, with the cake being the most important thing, because without, I mean, yes, I love to lick the icing, but I'm a cake junkie too. So I want that cake, that full foundation, which is what I consider that cake, to put the icing on. So I'm going to give you some additional ideas. So I'm going to do something with Father's Day with all of my clients that takes the men's line, the Joyride, throw a lube in there like the Whipped Plus, the Up All Night, a few other products that are really a little more male-based, even though, let's face it, they're really to make our lives easier. But all of these fun products, I'm going to put them into a special, really highlight them on my team or my client VIP page, and get them buying these products, because Father's Day is what, a week and a half, a little more than a week and a half away, and there's still plenty of time to do a quick, like, Father's Day flash sale, get those products ordered, get them in, and get them out to your clients, even if you promise to hand deliver. And you can always go to the dollar store, get some really nice blue and green attractive gift bags, throw some tissue in there, and hand deliver for your clients. Or when you ship it with the bag and some nice folded tissue, so when they get it, it's super easy for them. All they have to do is put the package together. So, ooh, FedEx is here. It's always something, ladies. It's always something in my world. What could FedEx be delivering? Oh my gosh, it's a ginormous box. It can't be coming to me. Let's hope not, because I did not order anything in a giant FedEx box. And if I did, I've completely gone off the deep end. They're going, oh yeah, they're going across the street. Yahtzee. Last thing I want is yet another box in my house. So, all right. So any other questions? Let's see. Oh, we got Kathy Sanders. Love it. You're welcome. Hashtag icing on the cake. S'mores on the counter. Yes, Brandy Garland. These are my infamous s'mores bars that you've probably seen on Facebook, that I'm actually seriously considering going into business with them. It's not direct sales. I can do that. But I have people that ask me for these all the time, and I am dying. I may start doing farmers markets and stuff like that, and get like a little food license and that sort of thing, because these are a hit. And I have clients that absolutely, or not clients, I have friends and family and like all sorts of people all over the place that absolutely love these, and they ask for these. So I'm going to start making them by the sheet. Let's see, what else do we have? High five, hashtag high five. Cake, no, I'm a cookie guy. Magic. Okay, here's the deal, Shannon Marshall. I'm just making a point. Now, you put icing on, there is a place, Shannon, you need to go visit. It's here in Novi. It's called Maria's, and it's at the corner of 10 and Meadowbrook. And it's an Italian bakery and deli, and they make sugar cookies with buttercream icing on the, clearly, sugar cookies with buttercream icing. I embrace my curves for the sugar cookies and the buttercream icing, and they are delicious. Delicious. She does bouquets. Maria's awesome. She donates to our elementary school. She's just lovely. And so if you prefer a cookie, you still need icing on the cookie. So icing on whatever it is that makes you happy, icing on the brownie. But the point is, it's that additional bit that gets you to where you need to be. So we look at people like Kelly Ellis Neal, Heather Pillow, April Nation. They're not just doing parties. They're doing additional income, even if it's parties at their home. To me, that's additional. Because when I think party, I don't think hosting your own. That's an additional like VIP thing, lingerie nights, whatever it is that you want to do. Those are additional money-making opportunities that are getting them to the South Africas, the Cancuns, the Las Vegases, and places like that, paying their bills. I'm debt-free because, not just because of my parties, and not just because of overrides, I am debt-free because I do additional money-making things. So let's see, I see more things rolling in. Kathy Sanders. Yes, I do record these. You know what, Kathy? That's cake is key, but the icing is, she's right. So read what Kathy said. Cake is key, but the icing is always what helps me hit my big goals. Me too. It's those extra pushes at the end of the year that help me hit where I need to be at the end of the year. We should be doing those all year long. I'm a big fan of at least once a month doing something additional. And that actually one of each, doing one additional sales possibility and one additional vendor possibility. Now, I don't do bridal shows and stuff anymore. They are just a lot of work, quite frankly. And I leave those to newer girls to get all those contacts. But I am a fan of any opportunity that I have to get in front of new people and meet new people. Even if it is I'm invited to a Mary Kay party, I'll go. I still buy stuff because that's polite. I'm not going to show up and eat and drink and not buy something. But I'll still go because these are new faces that I'm going to get to meet. Okay, let me answer your question, Kath. Yes, they are recorded as of last time or the time before, and then I put them up on my YouTube page. So, because I finally figured out how to do it. I didn't realize there was a little toggle at the bottom when I hit finish. So you hit finish and it pops up, there's a little toggle, and then it'll save it to my phone, and then I upload it to YouTube. So it should have uploaded the last one. I'll upload today's. Yes, I feel the same way too. When I have a video that I really like, I like to watch it over and over again. And to find my YouTube page, you just type in Cindy Haebler in YouTube. It should immediately pop up my Facebook or my YouTube page. Click on it, and then the key is you're in the right, I think I have two of them. You're in the right place if you see the Kiss Lounge, because the Kiss Lounge is the primary video on that site. All right, do we have anybody else? Buttercream is life. I agree. I do like buttercream, but I like a really good cake. There was a place in Baltimore called Cake Love that I used to go to. It's in DC as well. It's like Oprah knows this guy or something, and they brought a branch to Canton in Baltimore City, and I used to go there, and the cake was so good. It's got to be such a good cake for me to eat it, and it was so stinking good, and their buttercream was off the charts. So yes, I do love my buttercream. Let's see. Do we have sweet. Thank you so much. You are very, very welcome. All right, girls, it's 12:29. I do these once a week on Tuesdays. I jump around, sometimes 11, sometimes noon, sometimes 1. I want to give different people who have day jobs an opportunity to pop in, different people with different schedules, an opportunity to do these, and then I work around my schedule as well depending on what I have going on a Tuesday. So we are back in business for Tuesday on Tuesday with the Fearless Leader. That's me. Hashtag Fearless Leader. If you need anything in the meantime, I am never too busy for you guys. So don't start. That's a stool getting moved around by my cleaning lady, by the way. All kinds of weird noises in my house. Always, always, always just hit me up. Never start your texts or your phone calls or anything with, I know you're busy, but I'm not too busy for you guys. You're my team. You're my life. You're my sisters. I'm here to help you. So if you need anything, day or night, I joke that unless I'm eating, sleeping, or using the products, my phone is on. So hit me up if you need anything. Oop, I saw maybe one more question roll in. Let me just make sure. I did, Brandy. I did a Mushu sighting. He's upstairs now because he was being misbehaved with Monica here. He was constantly whining. So I threw him upstairs. But if you look back at the beginning of the video, once I hit finish, you will see I did a really quick, hey, Brandy, here he is. I did it just for you. All right. Thank you, Luanda. I will see you guys next week. Yes, cake and cupcakes, my weakness as well. I love you guys. Have a great week. Take care. And I'll talk to you later.